Hey, everybody. I know I haven't been on here in a while. And one of the reasons why I came on here today was for the reasons why I haven't been on here in a while. The world is crazy right now. I've just been glued to the news and, watching everything that's going on. And, it put me in places mentally that just I wasn't inspired. I wasn't inspired to make content or videos. I wasn't inspired to work my business. I've just been kind of blah. Um, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole McFarland of the Oily Ponderosa. I'm a certified aromatherapist, and I enjoy helping people identify ways to eliminate toxic chemicals from their home. Once we identify what those ways are, help them achieve success in doing it. And I also help people understand solutions for total body wellness using essential oils. So um, I'm in the business to help stabilize your mind when things are crazy. And it was really hard to do. It was like one of the most challenging things that, I've been able to do myself and with my family. We're stressed, we're stress eating, everybody's got that quarantine 15, right? And it's just been an odd set of events. But I realized that I had tools at my disposal that would help me to um, really work on getting out of that rut, right? So I was having issues with sleeping. My anxiety decided to come back, and I couldn't even get the word out. My anxiety decided to creep its way back, which I had remedied very easily with my use of essential oils. And I was having trouble sleeping. I just really didn't have any gas in my engine. Like my fire was shut off. So now that I'm kind of out of that rut, I wanted to come on here and share with you guys some tools that I use to kind of help me come out of that. I was already using my usual tools, prayer and meditation, essential oils, crystals in my prayer and meditation practices, my sauna. Like I had all those things going. I was working out and I was still just blah. So one of the supplements I started taking, and I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not giving you advice. Please go see your doctors if you guys are feeling away and you need more support. If you can't get to see a doctor because your area is still quarantined, do telemedicine. But for me, one of the telltale signs was I started gaining weight around my abdomen, which is not normal. Usually when I gain weight, I might gain a little weight upper body, lower body on my legs, but my abdomen has always been pretty flat. Believe it or not, a few years ago I had 17 fibroids removed, and my OBGYN's like, didn't you, when she identified that, I had an issue and I needed to get them removed, she asked me, didn't my abdomen show, like, because at the time my uterus was the size of a 4-month pregnant person. My abdomen did not reflect that, which is weird. But like I said, I've worked out for years, so I guess I've just done great with my abdominal wall. I don't know. Nonetheless, with this stuff going on in the world right now, I started gaining weight on my abdomen. I was like, something's not right. And then it dawned on me, the stress and anxiety is, I'm up, my cortisol is likely up. So I made that connection and just, thought, this might be a hormonal thing. Again, go see your doctor. I'm just saying for me. So I started immediately taking our Young Living supplement, Cortistop, which is, it's got some precursor hormones in there, progenolone and DHEA. And I might be saying that wrong. Give me one second. I got this book because I've got to make space in my brain for things, and memorizing every ingredient in our supplements is just not one of them. So it's got pregnenolone. I might be saying that wrong. I'm also, might I repeat, not a doctor. Anyway, it's got some precursor hormones in there, but it's also an herbal and essential oil blend capsule. So there's a couple capsules. You take 2 capsules before bed and 2 capsules before breakfast, like when you get up. If you choose, you can just take 2 capsules a day. Well, I immediately went to the top. I was taking 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules at night. And what it helps do is supports emotional fluctuations, and it helps with your cognitive function. So I'm going to read again a little bit of what's in here. So it's got the progenolone and DHEA are derived from wild yam root extract. It's got black cohosh in there, which is a root extract as well. So that's the herbal stuff you're getting. It's got the essential oils in here is clary sage, which is a great one for hormone support. It's got coniza, flowering top. It's got fennel, frankincense, and peppermint. It's also got, well, that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all that's in there. And the first week that I was taking it, I immediately noticed mood shifting. So I wasn't having that depressed feeling or the anxiety skin crawling. Like what my skin was crawling. Like I was, one of the other things that I was taking to support my anxiety too was CBD. So, but the CBD was just, it wasn't solving the root issue. So what the CBD was doing, like that whole skin crawling I was talking about, and what the cortisol prevented was that my skin just felt, I just felt antsy. And the cortisol really helped with that. I started losing inches because I work out 4 to 5 days a week, and I eat relatively healthy. But I was gaining and not losing with all that stress and anxiety. So again, I'm pretty sure my cortisol levels were like through the roof. But within a week of using the cortisol, that whole anxiety thing went away. I wasn't requiring CBD as much as I was taking it. And I started losing inches around my waist, like immediately. And then I started losing inches everywhere else. Of course, I still got more work to do. I'm doing just very general workouts right now just to keep my body moving. I'm more apt right now at this stage of my life to do weightlifting. I'm not doing weightlifting. I'm just really doing like CrossFit style workouts. And they're not even major workouts. I'm pinned to the news all the time. There's just too much going on. So I get a quick workout in 30, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. On the weekends, it might even go an hour and a half. And then I get out of there. Like I'm not into it right now. So I'm doing my workouts and basic workouts is what I'm saying. So the work is being done with me doing minimal work for my body because I'm very active. So I'm doing minimal workouts, and I'm taking this stuff, and it's really helping again with my mood and my anxiety, and then just that the abdomen weight gain that you get with high cortisol. So another supplement I would recommend for people who, and I'm going to stick to supplements really quick before I get into like oil options, essential oil options. But another great supplement that I've recommended to people and that they're taking is MuPro. So MuPro is an herbal and mineral-based supplement, and it is great for sleep, along with something else. I'm going to talk about MuPro first, though. It's great for sleep. MuPro is really good because while we've got all this stress and anxiety, we're like wreaking havoc on our immune system. So MuPro is going to help boost your immune system, or strengthen your immune system, excuse me. It's going to help you fall asleep faster. It's got non-habit forming natural melatonin in it. And it's a small amount, but it's help. So that's another ingredient that's going to help you with sleep. And then it's going to help you fight oxidative stress. So we've got I personally currently right now I'm drinking one of our supplements called Ningxia, which is a drink. I use that for the oxidative stress. But MuPro, for those who are, averse to Ningxia, don't want to take it, or it's not an option for them because they just don't want to, and they just, want a chewable. MuPro is good. Now, MuPro is mushrooms. It's nasty. It's not good. It doesn't taste good is what I mean. So you can simply just swallow it with some juice before 30 minutes before bed. You don't have to chew it. It'll work the same if you swallow it. So the reason why chewables are good is because digestive process does start inside the mouth. So if you're chewing it, so you're bypassing some of that first pass digestion that happens in your gut. You're digesting inside your mouth, and you're getting a quicker impact on those ingredients. But if you can't do it, don't swallow it, and it will provide you with the same support. So ImmuPro is another great supplement. And let me just see, I want to tell you what I'm again reading, because, if you don't have this book, Jen O'Sullivan wrote a really cool supplements book for the young supplements desk reference for young living supplements. This thing, as you can see, like I've got tags everywhere. I'm always using this, especially when I'm helping out some of my clients or members who are needing help with what supplements to take for what. I can't memorize all this stuff in my head. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm not any of those things. So I have to use my references when necessary to kind of give you guys the right direction. I don't make this stuff up. Like I do. I do leverage resources to kind of help you guys understand, what options are out there. So ImmuPro, the ingredients are, the mineral ingredients are calcium, zinc, selenium, and copper. We need all of those. And when those are low, then all kinds of other things wreak havoc inside your body. So it's great to have that mineral component. Mineral deficiencies are linked to several diseases. So this is a good opportunity for you to get minerals inside you. And then the ImmuPro blend is a strawberry fruit powder. It's got wolfberry. So I talked about Ningxia that I drink for oxidative stress. It's made with wolfberries and other ingredients. So wolfberries is to help with oxidative stress. It's got raspberry fruit powder. And then here goes the mushrooms. It's got reishi, Miyataki. I cannot pronounce this wood extract, but there's a wood extract in there. And then there's another mushroom in here I cannot pronounce. I mean, I can, but I'll butcher it. It's not like it's a chemical. It's just a funky named mushroom that I'm not going to butcher because you guys will not be making fun of me today. Okay. And then it's got orange peel oil in it. Let's see, that's it. So you've got your minerals and your herbs in that particular ImmuPro supplement. And then another super duper awesome sleep support. This is an essential oil blend. I've been using this blend for a while, a year or so. And it's like, it should have a prescription. It is the sedation that is awarded to you by using this essential oil blend is phenomenal. Now, the flip side of that, I do know a woman who said, if you've ever taken allergy pills that make you drowsy, there are people who are the opposite. It like wakes them up. I've only heard of one woman that has used this essential oil and it's given her energy versus sleep. But this Rutavala, and you won't be able to read it, but Rutavala, it's a roll-on. It's not the greatest of smelling, but I don't care. You roll this onto the soles of your feet and rub your feet together at night. I also started to put it on the back of my neck. And you rub your feet together. And when I tell you it knocks you out, I'm not even kidding. Of all of the things that I've sold through my business, that right there, just by itself, if you buy nothing else and people just buy Rutaval because they need sleep, they're addicted. Like it, and I don't mean addicted meaning, it's habit forming. I'm just saying you get the best sleep of your life without without synthetic ingredients, without a prescription medication. These are just essential oils. It's made with lavender, ruta, and valerian, and together that's where they get Rutavala. It promotes relaxation, it soothes stressed nerves, and it induces sleep. So there's not much more you can say about it. You roll it on your feet and you let magic happen. I'm telling you, if you do nothing else and if you have trouble sleeping, Rutavala. if you're like, I'll take the risk, I'll try Rutavala, but you're like, I want to go one step further, just for those who need sleep, Pro and Rutavala together is like, and when you wake up, you'll wake up either before your alarm or when your alarm goes off, and you wake up just feeling refreshed, like you got the best sleep of your life. So there's not much more I can say about it. It is one of the best. It's one of the best sleep aids that I've used, hands down. So a little bit earlier when I started this video, I talked about my anxiety that I was having when I really realized I needed to make a change. I was having anxiety, and I said, let me just try our CBD. Let me just take CBD, right? I wasn't taking our CBD every day because I didn't need it. My dog takes CBD every day because he needs it, and it does wonderful for his mobility. But I was taking our CBD in citrus. I still have it. I have to mark it humans because my dog uses the other one in that same flavor, since they no longer have pet CBD. And it's great for binding with receptors and blocking blocking responses. So I take it, it's almost immediate. My anxiety is just like flatlined. But then 2 days later, I would have anxiety again. And I realized I wasn't solving the root issue. I love CBD for its application, for its uses. I love it. I'm hands down. And it worked very well. If it was just for me not knowing that I had a root cause that I can identify. A lot of people with anxiety, they might not ever really be able to identify what their root cause is. So our Smart Spectrum CBD was phenomenal before I said, oop, I think this is cortisol, and started taking Cortistop. So I wanted to bring that CBD in here because I know a lot of people likely take it. It's probably very advantageous for you. Our CBD is 0.00% THC. There's no THC in it. It's grown in untapped land. So I don't know if you know about hemp, but if you're planting, hemp will pull all of the metals out of the soil. It will pull everything out. So it'll pull any bad stuff, any good stuff out. Not good stuff. It puts good stuff in, pulls bad stuff out. So if you're not growing hemp on untapped land, then you are at the risk of the CBD that you might be taking being contaminated with all kinds of pesticides and all kinds of other stuff. Our CBD is not like that. It is the cleanest out there, and it's Smart Spectrum. So it's a CBD isolate with added essential oils to put the terpenes back into the mix. So, because when you isolate CBD by itself, you remove all the good there's good terpenes in there, but in order to get that isolate to ensure 0.0% THC, it removes all of the other stuff out of it as well. So we have to add that back, and we add that back with high quality essential oils. So I just wanted to come in here and talk about, the elephant in the room. It's tough out there right now. There are things going on that we have no control over, none whatsoever. And so our bodies are really going through it as we're mentally going through it. Make sure that you're focused on your mental health. Make sure that you're focused on your fitness and moving your body, because this stuff that's going on right now can wreak more havoc on you than what's going on. So, my prayer for everybody out there is just that, you're finding peace and balance within your household, that if you're watching the news like me, I can't turn it off. I'm always watching. So I have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself mentally and internally, so that as I'm taking in all of the stuff that's going on, that I'm not further damaging my health as a result. So, I haven't been on here in a while. I feel great. I feel great. I want to work out every day, which before I just didn't. I want to bring more content to you guys. So I'm really working on, what my content's going to look like in our new normal. Because sometimes, people might, the topics that I might have had before might not be, advantageous for, for what we're going through right now. But I still want to be here. I still want to engage with you guys and communicate. So I'm going to think about, what my content's going to look like going forward. Of course, it's still going to be based in my business, but I want to bring more stuff to you and have more, more of those weekly topics like we used to have. So I'm happy if you stayed on this long. I appreciate you. Please, I'm going to put all of these things. I'll put links in the description box. If you haven't already liked or subscribed to my channel, please do. And, if you need, there's a notification option as well. So make sure you turn that on if you're interested in seeing more videos from me. If you have topics that you would like me to cover that fit within my realm of education, then please say that in the comments as well. So you guys, again, have a blessed week, month, year. We're going to get through this. We're going to get past this. And if we stay strong enough, we'll make it with smiles on our faces. So love to everyone. Goodbye.